Hi everyone, welcome to Make It Me. My name is Nisha. I'm your next door neighbor tarot card reader and your favorite blogger. And I wanted to let you know this is going to be for my water signs, Scorpios, Cancers, and Pisces for the month of December of 2023, the last month of this year. Until then, we're going to go to the new year, and that new year will be a new reading. But this is about this month's reading for this particular the Zodiac Collective. So let's get going. So my water signs, I'm going to start with not my new deck, but this is the deck that I've been had. This is the Moonology Manifestation Oracle card by Yasmin Boland. This is the I think like the second edition, or maybe first, I don't know, but this is one of my, actually no, second, because this is second. I bought the second, so I bought the second. This is her second edition of Moonology. I love all her Moonology cards. It's like one phenomenal experiences. I think all her cards have like these powerful messages and graphics behind them. So I'm going to start with this deck. I already pre-shuffled, blessed this area space that I'm in so I could read to you guys. I want to read to you what's up, what's happening, what's going on. Yeah, let's get going. What to expect for the month of December, my water signs, my Pisces, Scorpio, and my Cancers. What to expect for the month of December? What to expect? Oh God, look at this. Oh God. You have full moon in Scorpio. Clear your mind. Sorry. Last quarter moon in Gemini. Quarter moon in Taurus, and you have last quarter moon in Virgo. All right. I'm still learning what's happening, what's going on in the universe. I know there is a Mercury retrograde happening, either, I don't know, this week or next week, but it's on its way. Scorpio, you came out in this reading. So water signs, of course, you are a Scorpio, or if you're not a Scorpio, you might be a Pisces or a Cancer, but you can have any of these signs in your chart. So Scorpio, Gemini, Virgo, and Taurus. Bruno. My dog, if you want to know what he's really actually doing, you would think I'm raising a hooligan in here. Okay, it's going down. All right, I'm gonna read this last, actually. Yeah, I'm gonna read it after I and put this in order. This is another deck of hers. This is a Moonology Messages Oracle card, her latest edition of Moonology cards. So I'm gonna just shuffle again, because I do not like it bend the way it's bending and dinging. Yeah, might not bend for me because maybe not. Okay, maybe this. Your turn. I'm struggling. Yay. Okay. Yay! I love it. Now it's back to like straight. So maybe water signs, you are making waves. You get it? Waves, water. 11, 3, 3, 3, 3, 11. Sorry, 3, 3, 1, 1, 6, 7, 8. Birthday might fall on the 8th of whatever month the water signs fall into. I did a reading today, and I literally could not think of the months. It's crazy because the months is very important. And I'm like, the 9th, and I'm like, oh, the 9th is June. I'm like, what the heck is wrong with me? Right, so I don't know, I was bugged out. Okay, let's do that. If you want to book a reading, hello, let me know. Email me, hit me up. What you want. Okay. Don't play with it, don't play with it, don't play with it. Okay, I guess that's probably your favorite song. She's Aquarius, I think. Layla? I don't know her name. But anyway. Don't play with it, don't play with it, don't play with it. Alright, don't play with the water signs, okay? They come to get you. You know what I'm saying? Come to get your ass. Your ass is grass. Okay. Anyway, I don't know why I haven't said that. Okay, give me some Moonology cards from this deck for my water signs. Give me 4 cards. Okay. I love it. 2 more cards, please, for my water signs for the month of December. Ooh, okay. One more card, please. One more card. One more card, please, for my water signs. I'm asking myself why things falling is because my table is vibrating. Why? Because I'm shaking it. Two cards came out. The first one is this. Okay. Overall, for this deck, shadow work. You need to work on your shadow work. Work on what has been holding you back, holding you lately. What's been on your mind. What you're trying to feel out, and what is not working. Yeah. What's been happening, water signs. All right. Let's read the first. Okay. The first card from this deck. And then I'm going to do tarot, and then boom, I'm done. Okay. The month of December for my water signs, Pisces, Cancers, and Scorpios. Okay, maybe you guys like the control freak. Maybe you are a control freak. You like organizing. Something about organizing is the best way. I feel you. It's like everything is... Like, I wasn't doing this before, okay? I like messy. I'm messy. Or maybe someone's telling you that. Why are you so messy? You're like, mind your business. All right. All right, Scorpios. Full moon Scorpio, breathe through the tension. Look at this beautiful card. Look at this. Look at this. Beautiful card by Yasmin Bowen. Very beautiful. Can you guys see me? Very beautiful. Look at this beautiful card. Oh. There's a strong sexual energy around you now. The good news is that sexual energy is very creative. A tense situation could be about to boil over, so go carefully. Time spent outdoors will help you to calm your emotions as well as increasing your general well-being. You need to find a balance between your emotions and your sensual side. Don't deny this part of yourself. Use the energy to create what you want. Manifesting. Ooh. Balance your ability to caress with your need to be caressed. Manifesting mindset. When you're emotionally overheated, we end up focusing on what we don't want rather than on what we do want. Bear this in mind and breathe. Okay? Rest in a comfortable position and close your eyes. Make sure you're fully in touch with your sensual side. Unspent sexual energy creates blockages, and use your imagination. When to manifest your magic. Tuesday. Okay? Tuesday. This is a manifestation affirmation. Sexual energy fires me up in a good way. Helps me express my creativity too. How you doing? All right, that's really sexy. Look at this. Full moon of Scorpio. Think of a Scorpio. Think of what they're about. You know, if you think about the moon, I love this. It says the full moon in Scorpio takes place when the sun is in Taurus and the moon is in Scorpio. So I'm getting here from this card, embrace your creative side, even if it's sexual, even if it's touching, loving on yourself, being with oneself, creating things with oneself, imagining oneself doing oneself and playing other things. But this is your time to empower and connect with yourself. What makes you fluid? What makes you run, right? What makes you have, I won't say run down because that's kind of scary, right? But what makes you exciting? Okay, what makes you exciting? What makes excitement for you? What's running down your thoughts, okay? And your you know what I'm saying, your body. What's flowing? What's going on? What's happening, Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancers? This is the time that you'll be doing these things in the month of December. Maybe something happened in June. Who knows? Maybe you know. Maybe you are a Cancer because Cancers are in June too. So, time to really implement actions into your ability of your creativity. And if that has to do with like expressing oneself and embracing that, right? The full moon also illuminates the idea of you. So I'm not, what is illuminating? What is helping you to illuminate? And what is creating your blockages, right? So find outlets that open, yourself to, create. So let's go. Last quarter moon in Gemini. Clear your mind. Look at this. Fresh breath air. Clear your mind. Just the same as breaking through tension. There is tension. There's been happening around you. It's been, swarming in between your feet. There's something that's tickling your fancy, where it's like, I don't want this. I don't want this right now, but it's getting annoying, and I have to figure this out. It's asking for my attention, and I have to embrace it. But this is what's happening. Maybe your sexual intentions, your intentions weren't clear. Maybe your sexual intentions are clear, but it's the only way for you to execute your creative side. Think about it. If you're in this cycle of wanting to indulge in things for pleasure, there's outlets for you to do those things, right? You can find the same people in the same circle to like and enjoy those things. So that's what Spirit wants me to tell you. I like this. So this is saying that you or someone close to you is fretting. As you are ready, no, this won't help you to move closer to your goals. It means you're directing thoughts and energy into what you don't want rather than what you do want. Same thing with this card. You need to focus on your goals and deliberately manifest them. But it comes from a happy place when you feel good. So focus on making a list of your concerns and talk through them in your mind. This is far more likely to bring good results. So, find balance. Also, getting into negative rut messes badly with your manifestation abilities. Turn the frown upside down, okay? Loving others flows naturally when I love and accept myself. Once again, loving others flows naturally when I love and accept myself. So, you need to start figuring out, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpios, what makes you happy, enjoyable in your life. What's the moments? What is the blockages that you're creating? What are some things that's uneasy? What are some things that are easy? You know, figure out your true essence. Define the essence of your worthiness. 4411 What is to be completed? What must be completed for you to move forward? What needs to be ended for them or you to move forward? What is something that someone or you are holding back? What is your mind, right? Where is your mind at? Where is your focus? Your focus at? What are you focusing on? What is bringing the tensions in? Why are you creating tensions? Okay. One on the book. 110. You know, your goals and your dreams are being protected. I mean your goals. Your goals, but your daydreams and dreams are being protected at this time. Okay, first moon in Taurus. Release control. When in your life you are able, when you're trying to get bit too hard to do, what in your life are you trying just a bit too hard to do? Right? What are you absolutely stuck on to the point where you won't even entertain others or the ideas? You need to release a grip on your life. Whatever you want, release it to the universe, spirit, and trust that the universe will have your back no matter what. If you're feeling possessive about someone or something, your challenge now is to live and let live. In a financial situation, self-worth is the key. Avoid get-rich-quick schemes. Okay? Steadfast energy. Okay? Also, but it's clashing with another energy that wants to be free. Karma comes into play, as do your deep down beliefs about yourself. You can't control everything. All right? The manifestation about this card, or the energy of this card, is the root chakra. Okay? The Mundolara. But help you feel safer and more grounded. So, what is it that you have to release? What is it that you have to say goodbye to? What is it that you have to, what are you fixating on? If you're fixating on of trying to get things done, the tribal quest, the quest, what are you trying to, what is your quest in life, right? And why are you in this point in your life where if the quest is going not your way, why are you really manhandling why are you manhandling yourself so roughly? If you need to get things done, let it just be done, right? Get things done. If you need things to be completed, or if you need things to have some more clarity and more what are some things that you need to let go that's no longer in your control? Is it that you feel that if you give out the control, everything is going to go away and everything you have built has been for nothing? But the thing about it is, memories, things, devices, knowledge, books, whatever you have done on this earth, people will remember. Your history is never going to go away. The things you say, the things you do, the things you have done, the things that you completed, the things that you showcase, those things for the right people at the right time will remember it. So if your accolades and your awards and everything else has been caught on fire, have been caught onto this, has been lost, to say too, you still, and those people have memories of those things that happened to you. So the less you try to control or force things, the easier it gets better to get things over with and let things be. Okay? last quarter moon in Virgo. Attend to the details. It would be lovely to think that manifesting means just snapping your fingers and magically making everything better. However, it's more than that. Past worries, mean comments, self-doubt, and fears need to be dealt with before you start to feel good. The tedious tasks need to be taken care of before you move forward. Make that magic happen. Worry slow down your ability to make magic. Who doesn't want to go through it all and go on an adventure? Who doesn't want to go through it all and go on an adventure around the world? But who pays the bills? Sometimes you have to do all the boring stuff first before you allow yourself the time you need to roam and enjoy. Clear tasks away. You must say, I'm guided and protected by divine or spirit. I'm guided and protected by the divine or spirit. Okay? But also, I think with this too, I like about this, it says worry slow down your ability, right? And I like this one. Who doesn't want to just throw it all away and go on an adventure all around the world, but who pays the bills? I like that. I really like that. Because if you think about it, you want things to just flow. You want things to just be the way it is, and you want it to be you want things to be extraordinary. Like, this is extraordinary, this is going to mean something, this is a value, whatever I've done. But then think about it, you're like, well, who's going to park my car? Who's going to water my plants? Who is going to feed my pet? Coco. I don't know. So Cancer's Virgo. Maybe I'm dealing with the Virgo. A child with the Virgo. You could do it all, but the more we put on ourselves of this all has to be this way and this way has to be all that way, it kind of mixes the relevance of movement. You're trying to chew, but you're going chicken chew. Okay? Go back. So chew mean going forward, and chicka chew. I think that's the way the trains go back when they, the sound. Anyway, but you're going backwards in the move, the time, right? Because you're thinking about I don't know if I'm saying this word right. Anguidity. I think the anguility. Yeah, I got it. Anguility of everything has to be aligned to it, right? Everything has to be aligned to the planets. Now, that's great and all. But remember, the more we think about it has to be this way and it has to be aligned to that way, the more strenuous things you put on our thoughts. Our minds. I have to wear this tie and this shirt, and I have to go to this meeting, and I want to go on this date. It's like, hold on. Hold the F on. Okay? Just go. Go with the blue shirt, with the what you call it? With the tie, and go on a date after. You don't need to be perfect, but it doesn't have to be to the T. You got it together. You okay? Just go with the flow. Also, if you need to go on a date and you also going to work, get you a little duffel bag of extra clothes. Okay? And whatever that looks like. I don't know. But attend to the details. If you think about a Virgo, they're very detail oriented. But like I said, the more we focus on every detail, it kind of put the strain on our plans. How does this work out? How can we fix this? How we can fix that? But while you're doing that, somebody already is on that plane doing this. Somebody already jumping to the next paragraph, and you're still on the first line. right? So it's also a good thing and a bad thing. But the good thing too is once you release control of who's there, who shouldn't be there, how they should look, the less we think about the details. So less control, more details. Okay? Not everything is going to be the way it is, but everything is going to be the way it could. Okay? So it could be the way you're thinking about it. It could be the way you want it. But the more you think about the way it should be now, and this is cannot get a plan A, get a plan B, get a plan C, get a plan D. Okay? Because when things doesn't align for what it is, for what you want, right? The things that you want it to be for what it is, you're gonna forget the things that was, right? That was important to you. So address these things in your life, but you have to clear your mind. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you have plans with someone, you can't have plans with someone and have plans with others, and then you want to figure out what that plan look like, and that plan's all the way in like 2-3 months from now. So focus on the now, not the end, and not the beginning. Now you already made the mistake. You already made or maybe you didn't make a mistake. Maybe you made the decision, so you have to continue on with it. 5, 5, 1, 1, 10, 11, 12. Same thing, completing that. 3, right? 3 is the charm. So maybe you're working with people, collaborating, projecting with people, analyzing, talking, executing something. The deadline is coming up, and it says avoid the drama. Once we start focusing on what's on the tabloids, who's talking about me, who's throwing rumors, who's throwing shade, you're not breaking through tension. But Spirit's saying to break through the tension and break the work drama, family drama, friends drama, relationship drama, there'll be less tension. But break the tension by avoiding the drama. You understand? And this could be if you knowing that you have an obligation to a person. If you have an obligation to a person, right? Make sure you obligate to that person versus having obligations everywhere, right? Make sure, Bruno, make sure you have obligations to fit in your schedule and obligations that's aligned to your life, okay? You don't want to fast forward something. You don't want to cause any more havoc in your life. By saying something that you're going to regret, doing something that you might regret. You're not thinking before you're doing. Just avoid the drama. Making that mistake of, just because you say, I can afford the mistake, and then later on you're like, damn, I shouldn't have done it. So just be careful on just doing things uncautiously, okay? Let's talk about it. Something's being revealed to you, or someone is getting revealed to them about you because of your shadow work, because what you have done, what you have said, what you have done, right? What you have created. If you think about the shadow, you think about the dark side. So everyone has a good and bad, right? A dark, light side. What is the dark side have done? What told you? It's like, I'm getting an image of, it's not a good image, but it's an image of like a devil or the demon or whatever that could be, or a place. And that, when you see a picture, if you see yourself in the mirror, you don't see it, it's never going to happen, but I see these like graphic videos, with videos that has graphics, it'd be like, person is looking in the mirror, and then the alpha might change in the mirror. They're like, is that me? And then the alpha might change, the action might change. You might do something funny in the mirror, change it, the whole wardrobe. So, but I'm getting an image that is happening, or something's happening that you want to do, you want to react to, but it's in, it's in the mirror. It's somewhere that's not touchable. But some people have this plight, like, oh, if that's in the mirror and that's me and I really want to do that, I might just go with the flow and do it. That's something that's, might cause you some chaotic mess. You doing things that you shouldn't be doing, and your shadow is doing something opposite of what you're doing. Is it good or is it bad? And if it's bad, or I say negative, yeah, you are really in the drama. But Spirit's saying avoid the drama. Somebody's trying to lure you into their drama, their house, their problems. They're trying to right here. I knew it was somewhere. It's easy to get wrapped up in dramas right now. Don't fall for it. What you're dealing with is noise. Don't fall for it. Don't fall for it, and don't believe everything people tell you. It's time for you to take a step back from everything that is swirling around you. But overly involved is easily trapped. The more you wade in and get entangled now, the more unnecessarily tense the whole situation is going to become. Consider the possibility that you're not quite thinking straight at the moment, but maybe you need to quell your emotions so they don't lead you astray. Taking a back seat will help you. Gentle breathing exercises will help you bring back the alignment. All right? Someone's being overly provocative. Is it you? Don't stress. It won't change anything. Backing down or off is sometimes your best play. You need to trust that the situation will be fine. There is too much drama in the air to think straight. I like this. Backing down or backing off is sometimes your best play. So what I'm getting here, don't allow playing games don't allow fire to match fire. Because what happens is when fire matches fire, what happens? It gets to blaze and it starts to travel. This blaze starts to travel and travel into things that you don't want it to travel to, where you don't want. This is unknown territory from the Himalayas all the way to the Mama Sayas, okay? Don't create a mess that you're trying to fix. You know what I'm saying? And how can I say it? Don't create a mess that you're trying to fix. If you're trying to fix a mess and you make it a more mess, then the question is, are you retaliating? Are you coerced to do what this is? Or you legitimately really don't know what you're doing and you have things that you're trying to do and you are literally putting yourself down the rabbit hole. So make sure that you're not going down the rabbit hole. Break through the tensions, avoid the drama. If you see it, stay away from it. Some people, water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, sometimes people hate, or I won't say hate, jealous of what you have, who you are, what you look like, what you do, and it's like they're uncertain about themselves, so they attack you, or they might forcefully say something. They might want to speak down on you, speak down at you, do things to taunt you. People going to taunt you this year because you look different, you act different, you getting things different, you're moving different. People might be saying things differently to you is because you know what I'm saying? And you can't, you could beat them at their own game, but think about it. What's to gain for that? What's the gain to that if you beat them at their game, not gain? Because you won't gain anything, maybe because you beat them at the game, you're winning. But then all that stuff you put in towards trying to beat them at their game, you're losing out on your own other games. Other plays that you could be playing. So you can, finish not just one, multiple, right? Multiple things. So try to settle if you need to settle. Try to, how you say it? Not execute. I forgot the word, but try to end a situation that is coming towards you, because you might see it, you might hear it. Just say, you know what? I don't have time today. Oh, I don't have time today. No, it was not today. No, okay. The falling moon. The falling moon. Something about your situation is blocked. There could be some repressed emotions swirling around your current situation that needs to be released. Anger in particular could be blocking you right now. There's a problem because your emotions are like water as you ride along the river of life. Block your emotions. It's time to go through the river that has dried up. So you can no longer cruise or drift, even lurch forward. We're all like a straight answer to our questions, but sometimes the answer is inside you. And you need to release all that rubbish that is blocking that answer from surfacing. So, this card reminds you to practice self-care and to process your emotions. Okay? So, if you believe that insecurity on your part is currently holding you back from success, then you need to work on yourself. Be honest with your feelings. Take anger management lessons. Breath work will help you now. Ask someone older for their advice. You've lost your way and you need to recalibrate. And I just said that. Clear your mind. And maybe we're dealing with a Gemini, right? Clear your mind. So maybe someone help you how to clear your mind. That could be, during the holidays is coming up. A lot of stress, a lot of things people asking for, a lot of things. But what you need to think about is, if something is really, really strong and something that you really want to, do, if everything's in your head and you have a lot going on your plate, it is okay to just say, know what? I'm not going to eat this all on my plate, what's on my plate. I'm going to put this in the refrigerator. I'm going to save it for later until my mind is clear. The reason for that is because the Mercury retrograde is happening in the month of December all the way to the end at the end, but the mid close to the end of January. So be aware of that. Okay? A lot of, you're going to have a lot of things that's going to happen that's going to cause you chaoticness, angerness, does that make sense? Making you angry a lot. So balance your emotions now. Balance it out now. Figure it out by talking to someone, whoever it could be a Gemini. Okay? And this will help you release, right? The blocks. This help you release the mental constraints, and so the mental constraints and the physicality of it, right? And go with, not with the flow, but go with what you think, flows right for you. Because the flow could be the flow, but what's your flow? And how does it make you feel better? In what ways can it make you feel better? Okay? Hope that makes sense. All right, release control. First quarter moon in Taurus, and the moon moments of synchronicities. I love it. I'm going to read the synchronicity part and see what does that mean. And I'm going to do the two more, and then we're done. Okay. Synchronicity. Something is flowing in the right direction for you when the card right has shown. Everything is lining up as it needs to. So trust the process as much as you can. Stay optimistic for your desired outcome. Events now have a purpose. You're in the right place at the right time. Everything happens for a reason. There's a reason why everything happens. Divine timing is unfolding. And I like this because what you need to know, everything will happen for a purpose. Everything is happening in your life for a purpose. People the way where they are, is for a purpose. Sometimes we try to go back into life and say, why did I make these mistakes? Where did this come from? Who did this? It's just a Mercury retrograde, and some things that's going to come up. It's going to bother you. It's going to make you feel uptight. But the thing about it is, you're still moving towards the right direction. And with the retrograde, it's like a shield or a filter where you don't really see, or there's illusions where you don't really see what's really reality and what's not reality. And you're like, where is this going? Where am I going? You're going the right direction. You're moving the right way. But what happens is, if you're not releasing those blockages, if you're not, if you're being condescending, if you are, you're not helping the matter or whatever matter it is to you, you're not going to be clear-minded, right? But the clear-mindedness is going to get you from unblockness, and that's going to give you the connections to your goal or that solution, and that was traumatic for you, right? So you don't have to apologize to what's already been done. You just have to, console yourself for what's happening and console your feelings and continue on proving yourself that it's okay to do the right thing. Okay? For the month of December. Now, knowledge. Okay? Drawing down the moon. Hey. This means you're wiser than you know. But that to answer your question, you will need sacred knowledge you can't find in the book or online. You need to go higher up, and you need to use your intuition, pray, whatever that looks like. Let the moon be your guide. Step into your wisdom. You don't have all the answers. Embody your spirit, your spirituality, and your shadow work. I want to read this before. Night moon. Okay. What does night moon mean? Shadow work. It just means accept yourself. See your situation through loving eyes. Release a grudge you have against someone. Forgive yourself and love yourself. You're being faced on the dark side in terms of being honest. What part of you are ashamed of? What is triggering you right now? What's bothering you? Maybe you need to confess that you're not happy as you've been making out, or maybe someone else needs to let you know that. Well, you've had dark. Okay, love it. So somebody might tell you they're not happy. Someone might not tell you. They might tell you that they need, some time to do certain things. And it's hard to say. The shadow work is saying that accept what's been accepted. Though, like I said, that mirror, that when we look at ourselves in the mirror, it's like you really want that. You want to be that person. I'm not saying the demon, but you want to be that person. So be that person. But the question is, if that person that you are, can that person accept the person you see in the mirror? Can you even see yourself 12 in the mirror? 12 on the timer. 4, 3, 3, 6. Foundation, stability, home. Right? What is that you looking for? What is that you're trying to embrace? What is this? What does stableness looks like? What do you want in 5 years, 7 years? Because I think December is telling me is that you looking ahead, and maybe you're trying to figure out what that looks like from the path of with everybody. But this is not the time, right? You need to think about you, because you can't control everyone's destiny. For example, everybody got the same car. You got a Lexus, they got a Lexus, they got a Lexus, everybody got Lexuses. But the difference between your Lexus and everyone else's Lexus is cleaner, it drives better, and it's shinier. And the reason why is that, and it has maybe more power, is because you put more time into it. You said to yourself, it is not clean, I'm going to clean it. I need to make sure my car is, functionable. I make sure that it even have extra, speed for me to whatever I need to do. So everyone has the same car. Everyone has the same amount of money that you do. Think about it. And even if they don't have it, they might even expect you to do it. But at the end of the day, they'll say this. This other person that has the same car as you, they complain, oh, my car is this, my car is that. And you're like, wait, you have the same car, the same year, the same model. You complain every time. And it's like, maybe it's not the car. Maybe it's you. But I think that we look into life, we think of like, oh, everyone's the same because we got the same last name, or we the same person, the same the same environment, or I work at the same place, and we all think the same. Not everyone does that. You might make same as people, right? As much as another person at your job, but their workload is probably more than your workload, and they're tired and you're not, or vice versa. You might be like, you have this energy, and some people don't. So you can't really focus on, okay, I won't know why this is happening. Why they're not doing it. It's not them. It's not you and them, or you versus them. It's you, the way you look at things. And that could kind of, it's deflecting you, because you're telling yourself, oh, I need to get everybody on board. I need to know every little thing about what's happening. What is the point, right? What's the point of living life in the month of December if you need to know exactly what everybody's doing? Or why do you need to have everyone know what you're doing as well? Or you need to have them see your rationale, because if they see your rationale, they will prosper. But like I said, everyone can have the same car, but not everyone has yours. So, or your mindset, because you had put money into it. You have put thought into it. You might not even have a lot of money, but you just said, no, what? I'm applying more pressure to all the things that I work for to supply happiness or a source of comfortability for my life. But other people doesn't do that and don't really care for that. But they try to make an excuse for what they should have done. And you think about it like, oh, wait, am I forcing myself to like have people do the same thing as me, see what I see? Not everyone see what you see. You might have everybody, for example, sitting at like a forum, and they're sitting at a forum and you're talking, you're speaking. Everyone gets up, they clap. Oh my God, you did an extremely good job. Then they give you your flowers. The next day, you get hate mail, you get disappointments, you get questions, you have all types of worries being given to you. So my thing is, why does one day they understand and the next day they don't? Because everybody have a different mindset. They thought it through while they were driving. They were thinking it while they were sleeping. They was thinking with what you said while they were taking a shower or a bath. So the interpretations are different on what you said. So your interpretation in your life is different from everybody else's interpretation. Everybody wants this, you want that, but doesn't mean they're ready for it. Because once you pressure somebody to get something, they're going to call on you They're going and put their problems on you because they'll say, well, you told me to do it. And you did this. And you did that. But you gave them a choice. You told them, if you do this, it's all on you. So imagine everyone has cars. And if 6 people call you and say, hey, my car got in an accident. My car got repo. My car got stolen. My car this. It's like, wait, why everyone's car have issues and mine don't? Because everybody live a different lifestyle. And the more you focus on trying to save everybody, you're losing out on what's very significant with your life. So there's something that's holding you back and something that you need to release, because if you don't, you're going to have a problem of moving forward. Okay? So knowledge is very powerful. You could give people the books. You could tell them the source. That you cannot force them to read, because some people is not going to read. And when times get rougher and times get thicker, they're going to start using what you have said, because your knowledge, Pisces, Cancers, and Scorpios, has given them so much energy, or so much of a growth. They decided to say, hey, that's because of you. But then again, think about it. You use that time to serve, which is good. Serve people the best, but they still don't have the knowledge to be successful as you, or have the knowledge to not successful as you, but because there's no competition, but to use it for their own. Okay, 5-5, time to change. Sorry, 3-3-6. Okay, not everyone has the same happy lifestyle family. Like I said, everybody wants to know what your details are like. What exactly what you do? What exactly how you did it? What is that? And you literally say, well, I gave people ultimatums. I gave people options. I talked to people. I made sure that my side was great. They signed this, they signed that. And at the end of the day, they get mad at me because they didn't like what I give them. Listen, this is my life. And if they don't like it, they can get out. But it's hard because I know that you don't want no one to leave and no one to see you in a different light. Or maybe it's hard because, life gets harder. But, you don't want to get mad, but you got to get mad. You don't want to be happy because you got to get happy. It's that you can't control those feelings. Let the feelings grow on you. Let it be, expound, like let it be extension, because once you start having this extension, everyone else can feel it, but when you pent up with this energy, pent up on this tension, it's like everyone else could feel it. And everyone else, even your plans, even spirit, saying, "Oh my God, you have so much tension." Is it? Are you trying to sabotage your life? Are you trying to sabotage your future? Basically, but what happens is lessons learned. 12-2-2, 2, 4, 6, 7. 7 o'clock, 7th of the month, of any month, or 7th with this July. So be aware of the number 7, okay? You're on the right path, but don't allow external things to exhilarate your path. Don't allow others to exhilarate your plans. Don't allow things to overshadow or overcome your ability to move forward, or trying to move forward and pass through whatever you need to pass through. Because if you don't, you're going to be in this relentless, revengeful, and this ugly spirit about yourself. So just continue on this slow pace, because the world is fast. It's going fast. You know, we're in December. We're going into December. In December, what do you want to call it? Because we got 3 more days, 2 days into December, and you're thinking about everything else. But what happens is everyone thinking about them. See, that's the thing is, you're not worried about people thinking about you, but they thinking about themselves, right? I don't know why I'm saying that, but when you start thinking about others, yes, they are thinking about you, but are they thinking about themselves as much as they should be? Okay, some people don't think of themselves in 5 years from now, 7 years from now, 10 years from now. You know, some people just want, you know, it seems to me that you do have drama coming. I'm going to actually see what's that about, because some drama coming your way. Let's see what that means. What drama is coming your way? Yeah. Let's see. What is coming to Scorpio and Cancers and Pisces? What drama is coming their way? Page of Pentacles. A situation is happening. It's illuminating. Someone illuminated something. They found out something. You found out something. Keep going. Give me some. Okay. You have a Knight of Wands, 2 of Wands, a Royal card. Okay. Give me some one more card, please. Come on. Okay. So look at it. The Page of Pentacles upright, the Knight of Wands reverse. Okay. Somebody's reckless behavior has been either yours or someone else's. You think is reckless, but it's not. As someone actually is calculated, or you could be you, or what they're trying to move on, trying to get somewhere in life. The World card's reverse, and they feel like it's at a stop, right? At a stop. You know, this could be the World Wide Web. This could be information. This could be Texas. Something of hope. People are blocking you. People are not communicating with you, because what happens is, hold on, let me see. One more card. Yeah, Page of Pentacles, Nine of Wands. It's like you have this relentless situation that's occurring in your life where you're like, I didn't ask for this. Why is it coming to me? Why is this happening to me? Or why is this, who's doing this, right? The 2 of Wands is saying, okay, this person, the Knight of Wands, the Page of Pentacles, it could be a younger person who is telling you about something. It might wanting you for, it don't have to be a young person. It could be someone that has like this energy about them. And they're like, hey, I gotta, this is something that's been on my mind and I want to tell you about, whatever. And the Knight of Wands could be a friend, it could be a sibling, it could be anybody in a relationship that is like, holding back, people, places, things are holding back, holding back holding back whatever that looks like. That could be like, communication. That could look like, response to your question. That could be, the future. That could be, you're looking to, trying to hear someone, hear someone out, and they're not communicating, they're not telling you anything, they just stop talking, they're just distancing themselves, right? They're like, you know what, and it's a good thing, they just stop. There's nothing that you could do. And the Ace of Cups is like, they're either you or this person is fed up, or the 2 of Wands. You're looking into something and you're like, this is not me. I just can't believe you did this, or I can't believe this has happened to you. And, you're like, you know what, I need this to stop. You need this to stop. You want this to go away. And that also means the Ace of Cups with a fortune. It's gonna stop. And you won't be put in. You're trying to. I see that you're. How you call it? You're like frozen. Cold. I feel like cold air. Like you just feel like everything's walking by, right? Walking by, walk on by, walk on by. I don't know. So you will be avoiding the drama anyway. So the answer is yes. You will avoid it. It is hard. It is something that you do feel like you want to get involved and you want to say whatever you want to say and do what you want to do. But the spirit saying, don't get involved where you don't belong. Because this is somebody else's SHIT and they're going to go through it. Okay. But hear them out. Talk to them. But other than that, you told them. They told you whatever that they told you, and they're not even doing what you asked them to do. No, not ask them. They're not doing what you told them to do. So this person's want to talk, but they're not actually doing what they want to do, right? Or this is you someone asked you to do something, you didn't do it because you don't think it's the right time, and you're thinking about it, and no, it's pissing somebody off. But at the end of the day, it's like, look, I gotta do the work. I'm done going back and forth. I'm done with texting. I'm done with arguing. I'm done with putting all my energy in this. I'm avoiding it. It's there. The drama is there. You are faced with it. It's going to be hard not to face with it. But the thing about it is what do you want? You want to stay or do you want to go? Okay? Release your blockages, blocks, and clear your mind. Give me some cards, please. So the drama is there. You're in it. Sorry. But you just have to stick through it. Stick to it. Stick through it. It's gonna stop because the holidays are coming up in the month of December, and it might go again in December or January, depending on the person, depending on whoever's watching this, depending on your situation. There's going to be a solution, and not now, but the World card, it's saying that there will be a pause. There will be some type of there is a discrepancy between the Knight of Wands and the Page of Pentacles. Everyone have different point of views, different point of, someone wants to use their finances or your finances. You don't want to give it away. This could be they want your resources. They want to know if you can help them out and give them recommendation. You don't want to do it, whatever the reason, because you're trying to focus on whatever you need to focus on. They're getting mad at you, and then, whatever that could be. So, but this one, it could be multiple things. It could be you thinking about, this is sexual tension, or breathe through the tension. Breathe through the tension. There's some tensions going on with you and a significant person, or this could be you are not getting your creative needs met, and you're just frustrated. Just yourself, just frustrated. Everything else is, it's like I have to work through this, and I don't want to work through this, and I'm not getting involved, but you're already in it. Ace of Swords, the Star card, and the Seven of Swords. Great. I think at the time that maybe the mid of December, Scorpios, Cancers, and Pisces, you're going to realize that now that you took the high road and took the point of your life where, what, I gotta do what's best for me, and if things have to be with it the way it is, then I have to accept that. I think you're accepting that because you're allowing yourself to just understand the things that has been done. You're accountable to the things that have been happening. You had said, what, there's no need for me to be in the predicament where I'm putting myself in or at. I need to take time for myself. So literally, you might be trying to take a vacation, or maybe taking a week off, a day off, 3 days off, 4 days off. I don't know. And maybe you need to, right? With this Aquarius, right? Seven of Swords. It's also letting you know that once you feel the need to voice your opinion about a situation and a circumstance, yes, it's going to hurt you. Yes, you're going to feel like, that person, these people, everybody is not, they're not really understanding you, where, where you're coming from, and they're giving you half-assed. It's like, a cup. It's like, I don't deserve that, or this person don't feel like you deserve them because the way with how you reacted, maybe you reacted the way you reacted, you overly reacted, right? I'm me, I'm the star, I'm this, I deserve it, I deserve to get, I don't deserve this, and somebody say, no, you do deserve it, and you're like walking away like, how can this person hurt me? Why did this person deceive me? But no one deceived you. You know what I'm saying? It's like this person maybe have felt like their cups weren't being filled. They felt like it's time to change, and also feel like they're being bogged down to the situation they're in their own life. And now that their own life is being turmoiled, your emotions and your life are being turmoiled because of the thought of control. You're thinking that you got to control everything, and you can't control everything, right? And that's the case. Everyone can be presidents, and it's not. We can't all be presidents. So there's a decision making, and it's hurtful because I feel like, you would have to, people want you to leave. They want you to release some things, because you're releasing. If you don't release things, they feel like, oh, see, I told you he or she was abusive. I told you he or she was not gonna bow down to what is supposed to be done by the law. Whatever that could be. I told this person is, cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. And I could keep going and going and going. I told you, I told you so. And somebody might tell you this. You might be telling somebody something about you told them so, and they still didn't listen, or whatever that can be. And sometimes if you think about, cursing, cursing mean like putting someone, down, or saying degrading things about whatever. What happens if when you cuss someone down because you're mad or whatever, you're actually cussing at yourself. Because once you start saying things that you want people, that this person needs to go through it, this person needs to do this, this job needs to, it's, how can I say it? Like, I hope everybody down. I hope everyone gets fired. I hope this whole company whatever, right? And then like, it might happen, once you start really thinking about it, now everyone's gonna lose their jobs because of you, because what you said. I hope not. But once you said it, you might have people that you really care about that, that might be going through something, and you didn't mean it, and then you said it, and you kept saying it because you was upset, and it actually happened. They lost their job, they lost whatever that could be, right? Somebody around you might be losing out, or might be needing to, to figure out on what they lost. And what does a loss mean to you? Are you being stubborn? You're not literally, like, you're not looking at what someone else is going through, what they trying to tell you, and like you're blinded by it? Are you being blinded by, what you used to know and not what you know? Okay, moving on. Give me some cards for the synchronicity and the release of control. Yeah, Ace of Wands. The pivot of control is the tension, right? There's some tension that is in the month of December. This could be at a job, right? Or this could be just your mind tension, right? But it could be inattention. The intention is to have more. There's more money coming your way. Something about working hard. Something about getting more money. Yep, the Hanged Woman. Someone is either you or this person is hung, right? And a decision of what's, what you want to do, where how it's, and also when you tell somebody about what you're trying to do, and you're like, I need some advice, let me call these people. What happens is, Scorpios, Pisces, and Cancers, people are going to come after you and say, oh, what happened to my garage? Or what I really need? They looking for that. It could give you, listen, hearing everyone else's problems is okay. But once you start hearing everyone else's problems, and you like, oh, well, I can do that. You are going to really, really, you're going to feel like smack. Because what you need to understand is that the release of control, you can't tell people, what to do and how to do things, right? Oh, don't do this, don't do that. they're gonna come. They're gonna do it anyway. They're gonna come to you and tell you what they actually did, because they know that that you have the answers, or they know that you can make them feel good. But this is making you feel bad, because you like, no, I'm fed up. I'm tired of this. You know, just a month ago you was fine. Now you're not fine, because I just told you some exciting news. So you got to keep your exciting news to yourself, okay? That's what I'm saying. But you are on the right path. You are on the right path. But you're gonna have people coming your way that's going to affect you. It's gonna make you stay up nights because of this. People want a response now. They want it now. But like I said, everybody can have the same amount of things like you, but you're the one being singled out, right? You're the one. So be mindful. If you didn't have nothing, they want to call you. Okay? You the day we die, the day that we all perish, those people are not going to call us. They might pray for us and say, I want you back, but they're going to go to have to do what they got to do for themselves, and they have to figure out, because you can't do everything. You can't fulfill your shoes and their shoes and everyone else's shoes, but there is something. Let's see. Give me some cards to attend to the details for my Cancers, Pisces, and Scorpios. The Death card, yeah. You got the Ten of Cups, the Death card, the Devil. Okay, not bad. Okay, it's not bad. I like it. Okay. Oh. Okay. Oh. Okay. So for this, the attend to the details and knowledge, I like this. You have a Ten of Cups. So you and this person that's in your life, or it could be kids, it could be your wish fulfillments, it could be your accolades, it could be your job, it could be your workplace, your position, it could be home, whatever that looks like to you, that's happy and you're okay. Keep this in mind. Details of this needs to be in your head. What is this like? What do you like about this? Okay? And sometimes when we have this image of what we want in our lives and how things should have been, it's really telling us to dead the issue. Like, you need to reevaluate that image, because there's some steps that you didn't take to get where you are at. There's some steps that you think you accomplished, but you didn't in a relationship. You didn't accomplish in your workplace. You didn't accomplish in your family. You are in illusion that everyone's okay and everything's harmonic, everything's balanced, or everything is what it is. But no, it's not. People are going to say things to you, Scorpios, Pisces, and Cancers, to get your attention, but they have strong feelings and beliefs that are different than yours. And you will never know, because they only want to hear is happy, how happy you sound, and the illusion is that, when you say, for example, you read a book, the cover looks good, the back of the book, you read it, it sounds phenomenal, and when you get into the middle of the book, you're unhappy. And maybe you're unhappy because the beginning of the book, the front of the book, the back of the book, you read the synopsis, the middle just said a totally different aspect or different element that you did not accept. You did not approve of. You probably didn't like what you heard, or you didn't like what you did. But you have to accept, because there is some confliction there of you thinking something is there when it's actually not. You thinking something is going to you hearing the right things, but the right things they're being lied to. Someone's being lied. They're lying to you. And if it's not a lie, it's not the truth, right? So it's not the full truth. just let it go. Let it go. Let go of anything that has not been serving you. And it hasn't been. So, for example, if you're trying to get to this place of Ten of Cups, this harmonic place in your life, and you're not completing or not doing things to follow up in that, just because for example, people might have a house, they got a car, they got a good job, but inside that house, there's pockets of problems. All right, and what's on the outside is not in the inside. That means you have to fix it, sweetheart. Get some therapy, maybe find someone to talk to, and maybe not speak to people that doesn't really have your interest. Speak to people that has your interest and wants you to be better with the person or things that you love. Because some people want to kill your fun. Some people don't want you to be happy. Some people don't want you to be outspoken. Some people don't want you to be in the crowd and looking popular, being the it person. Some people just hating. You might be just walking past and somebody got to say something to you, right? It's because of that. But remember, you can't say, oh, my job is the happy place, because it seems like it might not be. The thought of happiness it's not fulfillment there. And the reason why I said that is because of the fact that the devil card is here. The devil. There's something that has been, like, when, this is not funny, but some people have I won't put that example, but let's say somebody say, oh, I want to get my hair done every week. It's not good to get your hair done every week, which is what I'm saying is it's not great to keep washing your hair every week. Your hair needs minerals, whatever, from your scalp and whatever that is. And if you keep getting your hair washed, it's going to do what? It's going to dry your hair out, make your hair fall out. But you like the smell of cleanliness. You like to feel your hair, whatever that looks like, your body. Because no one takes a bath every hour. No, not every hour. There's a control of the image of the word cleanliness, the control of what's mine's is mine's, and that's not true, because it's not yours. You can't own a person, you can't own items, and you can't operate like that. You can't say, you know what, I gave something this, everyone needs to bow down to me. It doesn't work like that. Because, how can I say it? People will look at you and say, oh my God, you're so phenomenal. Thank you. I appreciate you. You're the best. And then there's some people like, oh yeah, you was controlling me because you want to be the best and you want me to see you as the best. But I don't want to see you as the best. Not saying they hate on you, it's because they probably didn't get the same, they don't feel the same way that you feel about them. You're not going to get the same, what is it? You're reaching for respect, but you're not going to get the respect that you think you're going to get. How you're going to get it? You can't chase the respect. You can't run towards the respect. It has to be earned. And just because you might have money, maybe you have the career, the whatever assets you have, whatever position you're at, it doesn't matter. And even if you're good on, giving out this and this to certain people, a lot of people going to look at you one way and a lot of people not going to look at you that way. And you have to just be okay with that. You do. In the month of December. And also, you have a Queen of Cups. This Queen of Cups is either you or someone in your life who is deliberately, let me see. Yeah, deliberately, and trying to improve, not deliberately, I won't say deliberately, I had said deliberately, so let's use that word, deliberate. So, The Queen of Cups says, I'm a manager of what I have. So now that you had to release that, now that you had spoken to yourself or whoever you've spoken to, now you're saying, you know what? I'm gonna get into the details and see what's the problem. So you're now attaining. Okay, what's the problem now? How can I make it better? How can I receive much? How can I receive better? What has not been working for me? What has not been working for minds? What hasn't been? What's on my mind? I want to grow a family. I want to grow finances. I want a better relationship with my coworkers. Maybe you work with your coworkers, or a better relationship with my team. You're a leader in the team, so you're thinking about these logical things, and it's making you happy too. Now you're digging the details. Now you see what the problem is. See, before you're like, that's my fam, or that's my girl, that's my man, and then there are problems, and there's like a perception. You cannot proceed in life in December like that. You can't see something you see something but you don't understand it, or you can't, or you're ignoring the signs, or you're blind by something because of the name is attached to it, the action, whatever that is behind it. You're gonna lose out on understanding, right? The situation or circumstances, but you're gonna also fix it. So you'll be able to fix it and understand what needs to happen. Because sometimes we have to lose something to make something out of something. Sometimes we have to forgive not forget, but to say to forgive, to forget about it, to move on, right? You have to release and then, fortify or continue on something better and different. But if you continue on painting a perfect picture, it's saying, okay, remember, no one's perfect. Nobody's family's perfect. Nobody's friends is perfect. Everyone's going through something. You cannot say that. Because if everyone's doing darn well, doing so good, it's like we all be in mansions, and we're not. You might look at yourself and your life and your family and your friends a certain way, but everybody don't look at themselves like that. So something's gonna make you see something, but within yourself, that I might have kids, and my kids are happy. We take photos, we have money, we doing a good, we doing everything, but some of your kids need some help. Some of your kids need you to support them in certain ways. Just because you have 5 kids doesn't mean all the kids see the same way, talk the same way, dress the same way, live the same way. They're all not the same. And they don't look at you the same. And that goes for family and friends. Not everybody look at you the same. So sad, but it is the way it is. Everybody's interpretation of life is not your interpretation, sweetheart. And the more you know about this in December, the less havoc, the less drama, and the more you say, you know what, you're right, I'm wrong, or you're right, I'm right, but guess what, I don't want this, I don't need it, I also say this to myself because it's making me think. There's a lot of men, ladies, whatever you call yourself. We all on this earth. But tell you this truth: if all females are married, some females and men are married with kids. Does that mean all marriages doesn't fail? Does it mean all businesses stay the same? Their businesses stay the same? Doesn't mean that all their children or grandchildren are going to be the best. They're not good. You cannot live your life that way in the month of December. I'm not saying live your life, but you can. You can live your life any way you want. But I'm saying is you can't look into something that's very important to you. And when you look at it and you start seeing things differently, you're like, oh, you know what? Yeah. And one thing too, you can't help everybody. You can help everybody. You can do, and know what's one thing too. Some people, that I know of has 10 kids. They have 10 kids. Each kid had their own success. Each kid try to help everybody in the family. They all siblings and they all help each other out. They all are successful, right, in their own way. But hearing their stories and knowing them, they all had a lot going on. Now, did they all successfully get to their goal at the same time? No. It took different people in that family years. Like I said, you could teach a person, tell a person, show a person. It doesn't mean they actually would do it. And that goes to you, Scorpios, Cancers, and Pisces. You could teach yourself. You could show yourself. You could tell yourself, whatever, express yourself. Express it by telling yourself something. I don't know. But doesn't mean everybody else understands what that is. So you need to figure that out for yourself. And the more you say, I have to have everybody know what I'm doing, right? The more you do that, the more kind of like of imbalance, right? But the less you have everyone trying to be on the same page as you, but having some people, not everybody, it'll be better. Because what happens is you have less control and the outcome will be better, because you have certain people that view you as what you view you as. Because some people view you the way you view you, but there's other people that view you differently, and they're not good, right? So, yeah, that's all I have to say for that. I don't know if I can't make any more examples right now, but that's the only example I have. Pisces, Cancers, and Scorpios in the month of December. I'm getting a DMX, I'm slipping, I'm falling. I got to get up, right? So you got to get up. You're slipping and falling. You might feel like you got to tear shit up, but at the end of the day, you can't allow yourself to embrace the chaoticness and don't embrace the chaoticness and anyone's chaoticness, your chaoticness, their chaoticness, and say, oh, let's make an example out of it. No, that is not. Don't do it. Don't make example of what any chaoticness is. Let that just unfold by itself. Let the universe, let spirit do what's best for them people and yourself. But if you're forcing that, if you're pushing the pressure, you're gonna start seeing a lot. I hope that makes sense, because that was a lot. Sorry, that was too much. Okay, this is going to be the Mara Nirvana Oracle cards. Awaken your intuition and deepen your awareness. I love this. And the reason why I did this is because I know water signs, you could be very emotional signs. You actually are emotional. And also, you're transcending. You like to transcend, you like to view things differently, you like to grow things differently, you like to grow plants, you like to talk to plants, you like to make love with plants, like love nature, you love the sun, you kiss the sun, hold the sun. I get it. That's who you are. You're nature, because you're the water, right? You like to flow. So you have the Maktab, I believe. And I like these. I haven't used this card for this deck right here for a very long time. But for y'all, I feel like I gotta do it because y'all is so spiritually deep right now in the month of December. I said, know what? I might as well do it because y'all need it. Y'all gonna go through it emotionally, physically, not really, but emotionally, I feel like you're gonna go through it. So this is for you for the month of December. My water signs, Pisces, Cancers, and Scorpios. The Maktab, guess, I don't know. It is not life that's complicated. I'm talking like that. It is not life that's complicated. It's the struggle to guide and control life. Ooh, this is good. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this picture. Hear me out. It is not life that's complicated. It's the struggle to guide and control life. Let me just say this. Life is not complicated, but the struggle of getting through the day and getting through that life and trying to control every single minute, every single time, every single person, every single thing, you are going to make it complicated. Let it go. Let things be. Can't allow it to deter you. Can't allow things to change you or whatever that could be. Let it go. All right, this is by S.F. Scott Fitzgerald, and it was in This Side of Paradise. Okay, F. Scott Fitzgerald, This Side of Paradise. That's where the quote was from. Go with the flow is a piece of advice that may feel difficult to wrap our brains around, especially when things feel particularly challenging. How can we flow with the current of life when we may constantly feel as though we're treading water, attempting to avoid the riptide and doing whatever we can to stay afloat? How can we establish a greater sense of trust when the ripple of reality feels overwhelming? What this concept essentially means is to consciously let go of any resistance that may be occurring when it comes to trying to control the circumstances in our lives, and to instead use the tools that we have to navigate nebulousness with faith. Maktab in Arabic translates it to "it is written." So Maktab means "it is written." Like, you ever hear that saying, "what is written, you can't take out"? When you write a whole story and you publish it and you let it go into the universe, onto the Wi-Fi, into the online, through the Wi-Fi, online, that's the process. You can't erase it, because people have phones nowadays. They're gonna screenshot it, they're gonna copy, this is it. It's gone. It's written out for the world. Let it go. You can't control it. You can't do it. Can't do that. It's all right. Let it be. Let it go. All right. So it is also the idea of preservation or destiny. In other words, God, creator, source, whatever name you feel most comfortable, already knows everything that ever was and will be, because it has already been written in a sacred book of this life experience. What comes our way may not always be in our hands, but how we respond can be. I love that saying. What comes our way may not always be in our hands, but how we respond can be. So once again, it's what you respond to the situation, the circumstance in your life. It's not about it's in your hands. It doesn't have to be in your hands. That means it doesn't have to be your decisions. It doesn't have to be your circumstance, your obstacles, or your adversities. It could be someone else. But remember, you can only show a person, tell a person, explain to a person, and that's it. But if you put in all the pressure and trying to, argue and contain and demolish and perpetrate and pettiness, it's only going to get worse. Let it go, let it all. Let go, let it flow. Right? So, anyway, it often appears that life is an accident, but perhaps it's actually accumulation of past karma, unconscious creations, and the butterfly effect of our greater connectivity. Going with the flow does not mean that you just sit back idly, because again, you have the power to be in control of your response to any situation. If stones are thrown at you, just shrink away or hide in a sense of smallness. Build a castle with those stones instead of a prison. While the unexpected that comes your way, it is always within your conscious decision what you make out of it. This card is here to remind you that you have the power to chisel and shape your reality. Never forget that you already have all the tools that you need to do so. And how you respond to what life brings you how will you respond to what life brings you? What is your decision, and what will you build? The mantra for this card, okay? Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpios. It's your mantra. I flow with fate, but also understand my conscious freedom to mold, shape, and create each day of my life. I choose to be an architect of my experience, to embrace the wisdom of the mysterious and the sacredness of creation's light. Period. I like that. You cannot stop the flow of life. You cannot stop the flow of mind. But you cannot stop molding, shaping yourself, or creating. You do that every day. Not saying anything is a shape of your. It's creating an answer. It's shaping the next day. It's molding your next response. Okay, so you think you're not doing anything, that is exactly what you're doing. Something. And if you think you're doing something, you're doing nothing. I mean, maybe. You're doing anything. So basically, Scorpios, Cancers, and Pisces, you have a deliberate message, a deliberate decision to make. But do it on your time. Do it when it's right. Do it when it's right. Do it, baby. Do it right. I like that song. So do it right. Do it on your terms, and do it on your time. Okay. Thank you for watching. This is for the month of December. Okay, there could be part 2. Who knows? But thank you, Cancers, Pisces, Scorpios. This is for anyone that has that sign in their charts. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you later.